man was hiking alone in the deep woods, the sunlight cutting through the canopy in scattered shafts of gold. The air smelled damp, earthy, with the faint rustle of unseen creatures moving through the undergrowth. As he followed a narrow game trail, he noticed something unusual just off the path. A strange structure. It wasn't natural. A dome-like nest made of twisted branches, interwoven with layers of moss, leaves, and strips of bark, stood in a small clearing. It was big enough for something, or someone, to crawl inside. The air around it felt heavy, silent. He stepped closer, his boots crunching softly on the forest floor. The structure looked intentional, almost like a primitive shelter. A faint, musky odor lingered nearby. Then, movement. From the corner of his eye, something darted from left to right across the clearing, vanishing into the dense brush with real speed. He barely caught its silhouette. Could it be Bigfoot, or was it something else? Dee sets up camp deep in the forest with her two dogs, Mara and Mia. As dusk settles and the fire crackles, Mara becomes fixated on the dark tree line, staring unblinking into the woods as if watching someone or something. Uneasy, Dee eventually retreats into her tent for the night. But as the silence of the forest deepens, she begins to hear soft, deliberate footsteps circling the campsite, followed by faint movement in the brush. Then, a low, menacing growl echoes just beyond the thin fabric of the tent.
There's the smoke in the way. I can't see what she's seeing. She keeps... Mara! I don't know what she's seeing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I can't do this, guys. I can't do this, guys. I can't do this, guys. I'm sorry, girls. This was a bad idea. Something, I swear, something just like and raise my tent. I'm not sure. I have to get out and walk, but I don't want to leave them. I don't, they're all around me. I don't think they're used to this kind of stuff. Like people coming out and being like, hey, how are you? She's coming out to see us. Well, let's rev her up a little bit. Oh, God. I'm breathing heavy, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's when somebody's going in the stupid thing, but I'm scared, okay? I admit it. I am freaked out right now. Absolutely not. I'm done. Oh, God. I just pulled into you. Oh, God. I blacked up too far. Thank God for four-wheel drive.
A man stopped in his tracks, the forest around him unnervingly silent. His flashlight swept over the dense tree line when suddenly, he froze. Two glowing eyes stared back at him from the darkness. They were far apart, higher than where a deer's or coyote's would be, and they didn't move. Not a twitch, not even a blink, just dead still. The longer he stared, the more he realized how unnaturally large they were, reflecting the faint beam of his light with an eerie, almost intelligent stillness. A cold knot formed in his stomach. This wasn't a raccoon. It wasn't a bear. Whatever it was watching him intently. He could feel it, a presence in the dark, heavy and waiting. For a fleeting second, a thought crept into his mind. Could it be Bigfoot? A family on a weekend road trip decided to pull over and snap a few photos of the quiet, winding mountain road they'd been driving down. It was one of those serene, tree-lined stretches, where the forest seemed to swallow the pavement. They posed by their car, took a couple of quick shots of the scenery, and continued on their way without a second thought. Later that evening, while scrolling through the pictures, they noticed something strange. At the very edge of the road, half hidden among the trees, stood a tall, dark figure. It was broad-shouldered, towering, and completely still. At first, they thought it was just a shadow or a trick of the light, but the shape was too defined, almost human, yet too large to be a person. Was it just a strange play of shadows, or did they accidentally capture a glimpse of something watching them? Something they never noticed in the moment? Could it have been Bigfoot lurking at the edge of the road? While hiking in the remote mountains of Poland, a group of friends stopped to rest near a field of massive boulders. As they scanned the rocky terrain, one of them noticed movement. Something large, upright, and covered in pale, shaggy hair was making its way between the stones. It walked with a slow, deliberate stride, clearly not a bear, and far too big to be a person. Stunned, they watched as the figure disappeared behind the boulders, leaving only silence. Had they just seen a Yeti? Or was it something else entirely?
Widzisz? Zobacz, tam na lewo od kozicy to jest. O kurde. Pokaż to na to. O kurde, masz to? Weź to, masz to? Gdzie to jest? O, tutaj, o kurde, co to jest? Niedźwiedź? Nie. Nie no, niedźwiedź tak nie chodzi. Co to jest? Do kozicy? Co to jest?
A hunter sat quietly in his tree stand, scanning the forest below for deer, when he noticed movement. A large, dark figure, too big and broad to be any known animal, walked silently through the trees. Then it stopped. Moments later, an eerie, guttural noise echoed through the woods, unlike anything he'd ever heard. The sound grew louder, almost deliberate, as if it knew he was there. Was it a warning, a threat, or something even more terrifying?
What in the world is that thing? I've never seen anything like that before in my whole life. I'm out of here.
An explorer from Nevada claims to have captured shocking footage while documenting a remote stretch of desert. A large, dark figure can be seen, weaving back and forth between a cluster of scraggly trees, its movements deliberate and almost cautious. It was massive, far too big to be a person, and unlike any known desert animal. Could a Bigfoot really be wandering the arid wilderness? Or is it just an illusion in the heat and shadows?
I thought it'd been like drilled on or something. It hadn't. Blinding. Okay, coming back into the very first area that I had that bluff charge. Just the feeling in here is weird. There's a lot of elk, there's a lot of deer, but there's a lot of creepiness. It takes forever to get here, and you can only get so far on a wheeler, and then you have to hike. And somewhere in here is where I found that structure. It was like a teepee, or I can't remember what it was, but listen. Huh. sure. Oh, that's it right there. I mean, there's been a lot of people up here getting wood on this back side, but that's not cut wood. But it hasn't been added to since I saw it last time. So, kind of strange. More like somewhere to hide something. It's just creepy going through this area. I haven't been here for a long time. Actually, since the first time. But, well, no, I take that back. I came up here once with my dog, and he was creeped out. So, I don't even know what to call it up here. Just its own strangeness. See those broken trees? I've hunted this before, but on the other side, not on this side. This is where I found those broken bones that were snapped in two. To come across spinal cord. It's been picked clean. I mean, that could be scavengers for sure, but the way it died, the way it was treated, it makes you wonder. And in here, you know, you just never know. Okay, we came up here and it looks like a cow that's been killed, but it's not been a mountain lion, it's not been a bear, because they hide things under the dirt, or the limbs or something. Nothing's tried. I don't know what that is. A tail thing, an arm, or what? There's even a rope. Look at that. It's like a cow that had a rope, but I don't know. I don't know. I've never seen one like this before. I've seen horses killed, and I've seen other cows killed, but I've never seen anything where it's been like this. I mean, there's no smell. It's like it's not old. You can tell by the fur. I don't know. Creepy as hell. Out exploring up by the cabin, we're quite a ways away, but come across this. And I don't know what that is. I mean, usually it would be like a dugout, but that's not a mining dugout. There's like a pipe in there. See the pipes? No idea what that is. Strange. Angle, I think. You see that thing moving? Something's moving. Something is moving. Freak. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. That's some footage, but that's all I got. Okay, I've got a better angle, I think. You see that thing moving? Something's moving. Something is moving. Freak. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. some footage, but it's all I got.